Today, I'm going to show you how to add your WordPress site to Google Search Console in 2025. A crucial step if you want to grow your website's visibility, drive more traffic, and truly understand how Google sees your pages. By the end of this tutorial, you'll have laid the foundation for better search rankings and more informed website decisions, starting with an important setup step that many beginners overlook. Let's dive right in. First things first. Before we can even connect your site to Google Search Console, we need to make sure your WordPress website is actually visible to search engines. This may sound basic, but trust me, I've seen this trip up both beginners and experienced site owners alike. So in your WordPress dashboard, that's the main admin area where you manage your website. Look over to the left-hand menu. You're going to navigate to Settings and then click on Reading. This Reading section controls how your site appears, both to visitors and to search engines, so it's really important. Once you're in the reading settings, look carefully for a checkbox that says Discourage search engines from indexing this site. This little box can be easy to overlook, but it packs a punch if it's checked. It's essentially telling Google and other search engines, hey, don't bother with my website. Sometimes this gets checked by accident during site development, maybe to keep things private while you're working on it. But when you're ready to go live and get found on Google, leaving it checked is a sure way to stay hidden. So make sure that box is *** unchecked ***. If it is checked, simply click on it to remove the check mark. Then scroll down and click the Save Changes button. You might have the urge to just close the page after unchecking, but clicking Save ensures your preference is updated. WordPress won't apply the change until you do. If you've just launched your site, or maybe you hired someone to set it up for you, I recommend double-checking this setting. Imagine working hard on your content but never seeing it show up in search results, all because of one little box. Even established websites can forget this step after redesigns or technical updates. And if you're wondering why this matters, think of it like putting up a sign on your storefront that says closed when you're actually open for business. Google uses this setting to decide whether to visit and index your pages. If the box is checked, Google takes your word for it and skips your site, no matter how amazing your content is. This step might seem small, but it can make all the difference between being discoverable in search or staying invisible online. So don't worry if it takes you a moment to find, take your time, and once you've saved your changes, you're set up for the next stage. Connecting to Google Search Console, which we'll cover right after. That's it for this foundational step. Make sure you stay tuned for the next video where I'll walk you through verifying your site with Google Search Console and unlocking all its powerful analytic tools. If you found this helpful, please give the video a thumbs up, leave any questions you have in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more straightforward website tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.